So, our athlete of the day today has to be Sharath Kamal. So, Sharath Kamal met the media yesterday, had a bit of an interaction, and tomorrow will be his moment. After 5 Olympic Games, 5 Commonwealth Games, he will be carrying the Indian flag along with PV Sindhu. Yes, he may not have won a medal, but he has been an ardent servant of Indian sport. Look at Sharath's record, and two things stand out. One, resilience, and two, commitment to his cause. Using sports science, using sports nutrition, talking to Gayatri Vartak, trying to prolong his career, being at the best, he has actually raised the bar. Yes, it is a very, very difficult draw for the Indian men's team. They are slotted with China, and we all know that when you face China in table tennis, what can happen. But in the individuals, Sharath has a reasonably good draw. He actually has a better draw than Harmeet, and that sort of gives us hope that Sharath could well start the campaign well and could somehow go deeper into the campaign in Paris. That is what Sharath will want to do. No one gave him a chance against Ma Long. He actually pushed Ma Long big. No one gave him a chance in that Singapore smash. He actually went deep, beating higher ranked players. We spoke to Sharath Kamal just about some days back, talking to him about what being the flag bearer means to him in his illustrious career. Listen in to Sharath Kamal as we set it up from here in Paris. It will be his moment alongside PV Sindhu when they walk in with the Indian tricolour in the opening ceremony. Keep watching.
Actually, I really couldn't believe when it was announced that I will be the flag bearer because, of course, I've been doing well, but I never thought that I could get that opportunity. But I do remember that every time you're going into the opening ceremony and the top athlete is the flag bearer, walking with the flag, that gives a lot of pride. So for me personally, I felt very, very proud, but more than me, I think people who knew me, people from the sport, people from the table tennis fraternity across the world felt really very proud of that moment. That I was proposed to be the flag bearer, and at the same time, I think coming from a table tennis sport, coming from Tamil Nadu. I think it's something which as I said, all the people who are around me feel more proud than actually myself. So that's something which is very, very gratifying for myself. It took me nearly 30 years to fulfill the dream. And back in 2004, when people are asking, when do you think table tennis will become popular and stuff, when I went to the Olympic Games, I said, we need superstars in the sport, and I hope I'm one of them. And 20 years later, when the country has entrusted me with the responsibility of representing them as the flag bearer, I think that's a feeling of fulfillment and the gratitude I feel within myself to the whole country as such. So I personally am looking forward for the day when the opening ceremony is going to happen and I'm going to walk into the stadium with the flag in my hand. I think probably I'll be in tears when that happens. First time in the history of the Olympic Games, India has made it to in the team championships. So in 2020 to Tokyo, we were very, very close to making it. But unfortunately, both the men team and the women team lost out on the last round. So since then, especially after the loss in Tokyo, I took this up for myself as, okay, we need to qualify in the team. I don't care about my singles qualification, but I need to make sure that the team has to qualify. And the federation also was tried to push in the same alignment. And also, when it came, in the beginning, I don't think all the players were aligned in the same way. But as we could see things unfold and we had the opportunity to qualify as a team, we got in as a team collectively together and made sure that we went through the rounds, the motions, especially also the women playing China in the first opening round of the World Championships, which was the qualification for the Olympic Games, and they were ahead 2-1 against China, and the whole world was talking about it. And actually, that gave us a lot of confidence. Both the women got a lot of confidence, and looking at them, the boys also felt, okay, if the girls are able to do it, we should also be able to do it, and we should, get in there in the right time. And we had the right mindset, let's say, to get in there. And of course, there were a certain fortunate events that also happened. A few teams had to lose; they had also lost, and we had qualified. We had made it to the last 16. Of course, if we made to the quarterfinal, we get in the direct berth. But when we made to the last 16, we defend our rankings, by which we safeguarded our place in the ranking qualification. So first time, as we said, it is the first time that Indian team has made in both the men's and the women's. And from here, for the youngsters, the benchmark is going to be higher than just qualifying. So which is actually we are putting ourselves into a motion where, okay, this time we qualified. Next time we look at making the quarterfinals, making the semifinals, getting the medal. You know, the benchmark keeps moving higher and higher. So I'm really happy that we could do it at my last Olympic Games, and hopefully the youngsters will take it forward from here.